Well, much like last night, it's a game that's really tight. It's playoff type hockey. I think that goal that we gave up at the end of the second maybe knocked us on our heels a little bit. We're trying to score. We're trying to get the third one. We have a couple guys that were on the ice at the end of a shift. We turn it over, and, their game is exactly what it was. You create a turnover, and they send 5 guys in the rush. We had guys coming on, and they got a couple bounces and ended up backdoor tapping. And then I think that carried over to the third, and they scored that third goal. And for about 5 we took a penalty, and then about 5 minutes, we were struggling. And then we scored. Michael scored a beautiful goal on the power play. And then from that point on, I thought we were all over them. We did everything but score. But that's the way it is. There's a lot of ebbs and flows this time of year. They're a good program. They've got a good team. We're battling for spots in the standings and points on the ice. And, I believe that we played well enough to get more than 2 points this weekend. But we showed a lot of resiliency tonight. And if we keep playing this way, we're going to get rewarded as we move forward. So.
Yeah, so like you said, we were on the power play. We knew it was getting towards the end of the game, and it was a big point in the game. And really all I can remember from the play is Pete chipped it in, and Ryan here and Pete went in on the forecheck and caused a scrum behind the net. And I was kind of coming, and I just knew to go to the front of the net, and it squirted it out. And Ryan made a really heads-up play, just gave it out to me out front, and I was able to just put it home.
Yeah, we've been having really good practices since we gotten back from break, so we're just going to keep going along, get better at defense, get better at offense. Our power play's been getting better, we've been scoring, our PK's been getting better, so just overall we want to keep getting better every day and take these 2 points from this weekend and roll it into next weekend, hopefully get 2 wins.
I thought we played really well last night. We generated a lot of offensive chances. Their goalie played really well. We were just snake bit. We couldn't cash in on a number of them. Tonight was a little bit different game. I thought it was more evenly played. I think obviously you want to win every game you play, and there were 4 points on the line, and they're a point ahead of us, so they're still a point ahead of us. But I think you got to look beyond that sometimes. It's not always about the result. It's about how you're playing. And we've made a concentrated effort since break to really change the way that we need to play to be successful as the year goes on, to be successful in the playoffs. And we're going through this phase where we're doing a lot of really good things and we're not necessarily seeing the full results. But I'm an optimistic guy, and we want to play our best as the season progresses. And like I said, if we keep putting efforts like this together, we're going to start to see our way through some games. And then once we see our way through a couple games, then I think it's going to really pop. And that's what we're kind of banking on. You're never happy with a tie, but I was happy with a lot of the things that we did in that game to get a tie.